Hello, Kehilat Darchei Tzion. We are in Erev Shabbat, Parashat Acharei Mot, and we are on a week leading up to Yom HaShoah, and then Yom HaZikaron and Yom HaAtzmaut. And this is a time that is significant every year, but this year has a very special importance, and I think feels more significant than other years. In our parasha, we read about the avodah of the Kohen Gadol on Yom Kippur in Bet HaMikdash, and one of the actions that the Kohen Gadol has to do, he has to take the blood of the bull and the goat that have been used earlier in the parasha for atoning for the Kohanim and for Am Yisrael, and put them together and put them on the Mizbeach. And Chazal realized that it says this in the Torah in a special way. It says, "Velakach midam apar umidam seir," and they say that if you mix the blood of the bull and the blood of the goat together, the blood of the bull is that much more. So according to the halachic concepts, ideas, laws, so there should have been here the rule that when you have a mixture, you follow the majority. And then this is only considered the blood of the bull. You could have just said, and velakach min hadam, take the blood, without actually saying the importance of the blood of the bull and the blood of the goat. But as a whole, and the fact that each one was said separately teaches us that this is what Chazal say, that olin lo betelin, that the objects that are brought up to the Mizbeach do not get nullified. We do not just see them as one big mixture, but each one has its importance. Many people are talking at this time or throughout the war to make sure that the sacrifices that have been made throughout the past 7 months should not be in vain. And that's very important, to make sure that when we follow up on Yom HaShoah and afterwards Yom HaZikaron and Yom HaAtzmaut, to make sure to realize that there's a big sacrifice here done by many people, and many were murdered and killed because we're Jews, and people sacrificed their lives in order for us to be able to live in Eretz Yisrael, and we have an obligation and a responsibility to make sure that the sacrifice was not in vain and was there for a purpose, and we have to live up to this and to make sure that our country and that our nation is worthy of this great sacrifice. But the Torah teaches us shekol ha'olin lo betelin, meaning that everything that was sacrificed up to Hashem, each and every one has its own specific importance. And that's why it's very important, even on Yom HaShoah, where the numbers are that big, and especially this year on Yom HaZikaron, leading to Yom HaAtzmaut, to look at the specific people, to learn about and from the individuals that were willing to risk their lives or were murdered on Kiddush Hashem, and to learn from them, to learn from their personalities, to learn from their values, and to make sure that each and every one we learn from them, we can see each one, in order to really make sure shekol ha'olin lo betelin, that all the sacrifices that were made, it's not just one big sacrifice, but each individual has its importance, and we can learn from each and every one. Midam hapar umidam seir. Every individual that made a sacrifice for us, we have to learn from and take something from them and grow from that. Shabbat shalom ובשורות טובות.